I hope you are ready for an amazing, amazing Iconic TV Live. Today is the best show that you could ever be on in the entire year. If this is your first time, you are in for a treat. If you've been here before, I am going to blow your mind away today. Why? Because today is my birthday. So I love birthdays. I want to celebrate, and I have a whole pile of gifts here waiting for me. And as soon as I get off air, I'm going to go open those. But today is the day that it is your birthday, because I am going to celebrate my birthday by giving you some amazing gifts. Now, I wasn't able to get a whole bunch. I've got 10 amazing gifts. So if you are ready to expand your business, expand your mind, and get ready for an incredible gift, today is the day that we're going to do that. My name is Connie Scavella. I am your host here at the Iconic Entrepreneur. I am a 3-time #1 best-selling author and international speaker and a business growth strategist. What does that mean? I'm really known in the business world as a turnaround expert and really turn your business around. I can uncover gold mines of profit for you and elevate both your mind and skyrocket your business. So if that sounds appealing to you, today is a great day. And I would like to know, first of all, as you're checking in, are you ready? Are you ready to think about what if I could turn my entire business around? And in the next 30 minutes, what if we could do that for you? What if we could do something that's so different, so amazing that you're like, wow, why didn't I see this before? Because the whole landscape of business is changing. And I just want you guys to know that it's not business as usual anymore. And the things that you did in the past really aren't going to work anymore. We've got to do something new, something different. And don't you feel like it as well? Don't you feel like just shaking things up a little bit? Hasn't business gotten a little stale? When I'm talking to people, we're doing all kinds of surveys, and people are like, yeah, my business is down. My business is flat. It's not the same. There's so many people. People have short attention spans. There's all these things happening in the market, and people aren't paying attention to what you're doing anymore. So I want to show you what does get people's attention, okay? And I want to remind you that we have all kinds of amazing gifts today for you. All you have to do is be live when we reveal them. You can't get your gift before I show it to you, right? I'm going to uncover a bunch of gifts, and I just want you to know you are in the right place today. So my birthday is your birthday. And if you have any questions, if you would like to get some help in your business, I just want you to go ahead and just book a strategy call with me. And there's no high pressure, so you don't have to worry. But we'll really take a look at how can we evaluate your business and your marketing and see what you're doing and find out what's working, okay? Because the whole strategy is to have a win in your business. And all you have to do is hop on a call. If you don't have the link, it's really simple. Just type #call and we will get everything taken care of for you. So let's go ahead and get into what we are talking about today, okay? And even though it is a very special day, I want you to know that the whole focus is on looking at your business, right? What can you do? What could you change? And today, this is what we're talking about, is how do you make the switch to get rich? If you've been in your business 3, 4, 5 years, right, it might be time. And it might be time to kind of turn your coaching practice into a profitable business. And that is what we are talking about today, okay? So as you're getting here, again, we are just getting started. So it is birthday bonus day, meaning it's my birthday. I'm going to be giving some amazing bonuses today. And I want you to take advantage of those, okay? So if you have a birthday coming up or whenever it is, just let me know. I love birthdays. I will mark it down. I'll come celebrate with you. And if you put your birthday down on your birthday, you're going to get an amazing gift from us. And so go ahead and type down your birthday down below. Today is mine. Feel free to send me all kinds of gifts. I love them. And let me know if this is your first time here. Just type a number 1 if it's your first time here, put 1 in the comments. If you've been here before, type the word pro down below, and do not go away. Okay. Just grab whatever you have to do. If you're eating or whatever, close the other tabs. Just pay attention for about 30 minutes, okay? Because I'm going to teach you how you can escalate your business in a very short period of time. And then I'm going to reward those of you who are here at the end with some birthday gifts. I only have 10, all right? And you can't ask for the birthday gift ahead of time. Once I show you the birthday gift, then you can ask for the birthday gift, and it is going to blow your mind, okay? So as you all know, here at the Iconic Entrepreneur, we're all about building an iconic brand. That means a business that's going to stay, that you enjoy, that's going to be different from everybody else, that you don't have to slave over, and that produces profitable returns for you. So let's take a look at the agenda we have for today's birthday bash agenda. That is a mouthful. Okay, so as you're checking in, say hello. Today, we're going to talk about the big changes ahead, the smart shift to B2B, and the key to bigger paydays, and the epic birthday gifts. So we're going to go really fast. I want you to participate and anticipate, because the birthday gifts today are absolutely amazing. They'll be coming up in probably around 15 minutes. So I really want you to stick around and watch that. So what are we talking about today? I want to talk about your business. Tell me what kind of business you have. What type of coaching practice or business do you have? Are you working B2B or B2C? Put that in the comments for me so I see who's doing what. Just a quick B2B or B2C. Are you taking your business and you're working with other businesses, or in your business, do you work directly to the consumer, to the individual person? Even though you might do group or something like that, are you working with the direct consumer, or are you working with a business? Put that down below and let me know which one is working for you. I want to see who's doing what, because I have something for everybody, right? And who have we got here? Hello, Doc. Oh, she just had a birthday. I love it. September 23rd. Who else is here? Hey, Tony, how are you? When is your birthday? Let's see. She's working B2C. I love it. Let me know what you guys are doing. And I have, again, a super, 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 super cool birthday gift for you. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. And I have my team standing by, and they are Angie and Sandy and Della and Tally. And so they're all here. So thank you from my team. They've been amazing today. And they're the ones who are going to be handing out the birthday gifts that I have for you guys today. So stay tuned. It is not long. I'm going to give you a short training because I have a whole bunch of gifts over here that I want to open, but I want to give you your birthday gifts first, okay? So go ahead and keep putting down there, which one are you, B2B or B2C? I can't wait to find out, because here is the thing. You want to know, am I in the right business, right? And you know, sometimes people aren't sure, okay? Awesome, another birthday coming up. I love it. So are you in the right business model? And there's some strategic questions that we like to map out. And if you want to know how my brain works, that's probably what my brain looks like, okay? And because I always know, okay, this is where you are. I got to take you here. We have to figure out these questions. And I do a lot of mind maps. Are you guys familiar with mind maps? And I always like to mind map out what is the next thing that we need to do for you. Anybody familiar with mind maps? Okay, you're going to see a lot of these this year from us, because we're really focusing on showing you all the steps that you need to take. A lot of people think, oh, I just got to do this and this, and you watch a YouTube channel and then you get all messed up. Or you listen to one challenge, you think, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then you go here and then you go there. What if you just had a roadmap, right? So we're going to show you from the rest of the year, we're going to show you all the different roadmaps that we use and that you can follow to go in faster in your business. Because what's the bottom line? What are we here for, right? The goal is, I want you guys to have a 7-figure business. I really, really do. You can have a business for $100,000 or $200,000, but it's actually easier to go from 6 to 7 figures than it is to struggle from going 0 to 6 figures. 0 to 6 figures is hard. And 6 to 7 is fast. And that's really what we're talking about. Because if you don't, you're going to get really, really bored. And the whole key is speed. Okay. Some of you guys know that I used to own a racing company and I can't get that speed bug out of my head. Our birthday bonus is coming up. I'm going to talk to you all about speed. Okay. But first, let's figure out where you are. The whole concept I'm going to teach you today is very important. And I want you to understand that the number one type of business coaching out there, and some of you might not be coaches. You might just have a business. But if you have a business and you're an expert at it, this is really what we're talking about. Where are you an expert in something? And how could you teach others and make a lot more money? But the number one business coaching model, the number one coaching model is business coaching. Okay. So I ain't no dummy, right? I do business coaching and I've always done business coaching. But there was a period of time in my philanthropic days, I call it, where I didn't do business coaching and I was direct to consumer, and I was helping them in what we call, there's 3 markets, right? Health, wealth, and relationships. Okay. So I was in probably more the relationships types and helping people with spiritual work and things like that and getting their mindset right. And I call it the philanthropic work because so many people didn't have any money. I don't know if you guys ever had that. Isn't it hard when you're dealing with a consumer trying to get money? I'm going to show you what happens because you think, okay, I want to start my own business. Right? And this is why private coaching is not so easy when you're dealing directly with a consumer. Think about it. I also used to work in the medical field, right? And we opened an international company. It was called Heart Alert. And we had cardiac centers that I opened up all over the world. And that's a lot what private practice is for a lot of people in their coaching business, right? You have this passion of something you want to do. It's like, woohoo. And it's up and down and it's up and down. And it's like this emotional roller coaster. But you think I can go off of my passion. And then I've had experience with something like I worked with this experience. You think that will be the thing that you coach on, but it's still up and down and up and down. And it's emotional roller coaster as well as a financial roller coaster. Then what happens? The competition comes in and it's like, oh my God, it's getting worse, right? And you can hardly catch your breath and you think, okay, now I'm on a steady pace. And then the economy crashes, right? And so look at all these factors that come into play. Not only that, when you're doing private coaching, there's some serious F words, right? Some frustrations that come with it. Don't you feel like everybody's spinning like 14 plates, right? And they're focused on this, and then they switch over to this plate and this place and this plate, and they're so fickle. That's a huge problem when you're dealing with private coaching. The other thing is the finances. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want to part with it, or they hide it, or they show up and then they don't show up when they don't have money, or they miss their payments and then they disappear and they ghost you. Anybody go through that? Oh, that was the nightmare of my early coaching days when I didn't know what I was doing. And then there's like free time. They don't have free time because they're working a business and they're trying to do the thing that you're teaching them, or maybe they're trying to coach, or maybe they have so much free time, but they never put their free time on what you're teaching them. And you're like, gosh, how do I get you to focus? Well, you can't, because somebody else comes along and something else comes along and something else comes along. More plates, more shiny objects, less money. Anybody go through that? When you're dealing with private coaching? Am I the only one? Come on, tell me, somebody tell me you notice that. You know, it's like, remember that movie where he says, I see dead people. I think it's more like, I see broke people. And that's what happens a lot in the coaching space, right? Anybody see broke people? And you're like, oh, come on. My stuff is really great. But then only the broke people want it. And you can't get anybody's attention. So this is why today I want to tease you a little bit. I want to have you think about a different way. Okay. What if you could do business coaching? Now, I know there's some objections to that because some of you are thinking, I can't even get my private business going. How am I going to teach businesses how to run a business if I haven't done it? Now, obviously, I come from a really strong background in the corporate world and also in the entrepreneurial world. And so for me, it was just a natural. But a lot of people aren't there yet. But I'm telling you, it's not a big leap. Okay. So, but it's not easy. I don't want to fool you. Okay. Look at the difference here. Private is hard. Okay. But why is business coaching difficult? Okay. Because a lot of people this is what they feel if I'm going to transition. And a lot of people, let me give you an example. People might say, hey, I lost 20 pounds in like, days, and I'm going to teach everyone how to get healthy and fit, or, I found this amazing thing, and they're on that. And then they realize I'm not making any money. They're like, okay, it was my mindset. My mindset held me back. Then they become a mindset coach, and then they're still not making any money. And they're like watching people like me making, millions of dollars a year. And then they're like, I should do business coaching. And then they don't know what they're doing. So there's this uptick that they have to go through and learn all the information. How do you business coach, right? And then you have to figure out your identity. What's your brand, right? That's very important in business coaching, not so much privately. Okay. You really got to get your identity in the business marketplace. And what is your distinction? Like we talk about power pitches, right? That's getting a little harder. It was easy absorbing the information. Now you got to figure out who you are and what's your brand stand. And then here's where everybody falls off the cliff on business coaching: implementation. They learned it. They say, this is who I am, but they don't implement. Maybe you see that a little bit in your business. Have you guys noticed that? Like, okay, you're learning all this stuff. Okay, this is who I am. This is I'm going out and telling the world. And then slowly go downhill because you're not implementing. That's the biggest problem in this whole coaching space, and nobody's addressing it right. So I'm going to show you, if you don't want to add business coaching to your practice, or if you don't want to make the switch to get rich into business coaching, at least pay attention to what business coaches do so that you can start applying it to your business. Okay. And don't forget, look down here, somewhere down here, right? We've got a birthday bash going on. It is my birthday. And if you say happy birthday to me, I will send you one of my books. And whether you want SOAR or The Power of a Wish, either one, I'll send one to you. If you've got one, we'll send the other one to you. Just wish me happy birthday, and I will send it to you. My team is here. They are going to be handing out all the gifts. And at the end, in a few more minutes, you guys are going to get your mind blown. I'm going to show you something about this topic today that is going to absolutely blow your mind. Now, I shared it with my team yesterday, and they're like, oh no, don't do it. Don't do that. Don't give them that present. Just don't do it. Okay. Some of you got a message for me, and I reached out to you and messaged you privately. So I'm glad you're here. So who's ready for the birthday bash? Say happy birthday. I want to get you at least a gift for being here. Okay. So we know the business model. Okay. If you're business coaching, it's that kind of angle there. Okay. And everything has a learning curve, right? So what I'm going to show you is how we shorten that learning curve. So don't go away. That's going to be in about 2 minutes. Okay. But there are some rules when you're dealing with business coaching, 4 critical rules. This is what you need to develop. A lot of people don't even know this. They think, I just go out there and how am I going to get into all these businesses? Well, first of all, you have to have authority. That's what I mean by that is you have to be book smart. Ideally, have a book. Okay. And about once a year, we do our Distinguished Author Program. If you don't have a book, we'll teach you how to write it in 13 weeks. Okay. But you also have to be street smart. You have to have the credibility. Like, are you just 21 and right out of school and wet behind the ears? Not going to work. But do you have some street smarts behind you? Like, I've done this and I have this credibility, right? I've built 5 multi-million-dollar companies. I've worked with a $200 billion company and coached 100,000 salespeople. I've got some street cred behind me, right? What's your street cred? Start writing it down. Like, what are the things that you need these 4 things if you want to be successful in business coaching. Now you have to have the visibility. And this is where a lot of people get stuck. You got to be people smart. How do you get out there? How do you get groups of people around you where you are the key figure, right? Remember, the one with the marker makes the money. Okay. And then the other thing for you to be a success in business coaching is profitability. Do you have a proven track record where you can show that you can make people money? Right? That's important. You don't just want testimonials like she's so nice. Okay. You want testimonials like if you go to my website and you'll see Chris, and he was $350,000 in the hole. And he was 1 week away from missing payroll on 43 employees. And we turned it around in 9 months. He made $1 million. In 1 year, he made $2 million. The next year he made $5 million. Today he's at $12 million. That's the kind of cred that you need. You need those kind of results. I took Peter from he had a $5 million business and it was going, it was tanking, and it had nothing to do with the economy. He was just a horrible leader. Okay. And he had terrible turnover. He had no systems in his business. And I came in, he was just teetering on the edge of $1 million, and we took him back to 20 million. He'd never been at 20 million. Guess what? We did that in 6 months. Okay. Why? Because I knew the strategy. Okay. And even though those two were completely different businesses, same exact formula. That's one of the keys. If you actually have a formula that can apply to anything, right? It works. Just like in the morning, right? You put your pants on one leg at a time. It doesn't matter if you're fat or thin or male or female. It's the same process. It's the same in business. Okay. So I guess I'm great addressing you, if you will. Okay. So now, here's why business coaching is preferred. You have a lot of different ways of doing it. You can come into a company, you can do group coaching, you can invite them out into you can do one-on-one. I used to do a lot of CEO work where I'd work with the CEOs of huge corporations, just one-on-one, and really work with them. And then they'd always say, okay, now teach my team and do this. Okay. So there were so many opportunities. Once you get one foot in the door, it's great. I did a lot of speaking and workshops, and people would hear me. And then I do a lot with associations and trade associations and things like that. And then you'd have all these CEOs in there, and they'd all call up and ask me to do more of that. So you don't have to work as hard. This is where that visibility that I just showed you comes in, and the network effect, right? Once you do one company and they start talking about you, and they are all connected, it's kind of an incestuous world there. And so you start becoming famous. That's where you become a thought leader, and everything mushrooms from there. That is the true beauty of being in business coaching. You know how where you're working one-to-one, you're trying to get individual people to fix their problem or even admit they have a problem, and then actually pull money out of their wallet. It's hard. Okay. But when you're on a business level, it's completely different. Think about it. These businesses, do they have a problem with money? No, they have business. They have money coming in every day. Okay. And they aren't fickle like a lot of individuals, right? They're in this, whether the economy's good or the economy's bad, or whether their air conditioning broke in their car or not. They don't falter. Okay. So you have people that are committed no matter what. They have to keep their business alive. They have people depending on them, right? And do you have that with an individual? No. Okay. So that makes it really hard a lot of times to move forward. So what is the secret here? Okay. 3 things. And this is why people worry about going into business coaching. I'm telling you guys, this is the fastest path to cash. Okay. And we're all about fast, right? The goal is to reach 7 figures fast. Okay. So these are the 3 things. People wonder, can I really generate enough leads? Right? How do I generate? Right? Where? What do I do? Okay. What if I'm an introvert? How do I do that? Okay. And can I convert those leads into high paying clients? Again, we're here all about high paying clients. And we don't deal with low ticket offers. Okay. And there's a reason. It's too much work and you won't grow fast enough. It's too hard to get to 7 figures. You have to, if you're in business, you should be at $1 million within 3 years. Okay. Even if you're starting from scratch. Now, stay tuned, because if you're like, this applies to me, I don't have enough high paying clients, I don't have enough leads right now, and then how can I provide fast results so that they stay with me for years and years and years? I have a client right now that's going on 5 years with me next month. And so that's amazing. See, this is what really makes your business. It's called the lifetime value of a client. The longer you can keep teaching them and keep elevating them with new material to elevate their business, the longer they're going to stay, and they don't have to go from person to person. So you have to evolve and learn and grow, and then your business will continue to stay. It's a lot easier to keep your clients with you than to keep going out every 12 weeks looking for more clients. That is not a winning proposition. Okay. So, how about you? Do you need a roadmap? Okay. And something that is going to improve your chance of success. And that's, again, another roadmap that you can see. what goes on in my brain? How do I map it all out? What are all the questions that I ask me and I ask you to make sure we know that we're going to get you right to that pot of gold in the middle, right? And so that learning curve, as a business coach, we know how to shorten it. Okay. So a lot of people, remember, I showed you this. Let's take a look. Okay. Same curve, right? Information, people get all consumed with information. They're just downloading information everywhere. At a point, you have to stop, right? You can only plant so much and then you have to sow and reap it. So the identity and then the implementation. And this is the problem. The implementation isn't working. Nobody's doing it. They're not finishing. They're like starting and then they get distracted, right? And I get it. Life is going to come up and try to knock you down. So here's how we shorten the learning curve. What we do is, first of all, one of the things that there's no particular order here, okay? You need some scripts. You need to know what you're saying. Okay. And it's hard to figure it out on your own and trial and error with people. So our scripts have a 65% on average closing rate. And that's with new people and experienced people. So, you know, the experienced people like me, I mean, we're in the 80 to 90% closing ratio, but new people come in and imagine if you could close 6 out of 10 people or 7 out of 10 people, right? The other thing that is important to shorten your learning curve is role play. And let you role play it, all the stuff, so you get the results in advance and you don't come back and say, I blew it on that one. I blew it on that one. Okay. So we'll help you with that. And weekly live coaching, one-on-one and in group, because when you're going into the business route, you need to know that. The marketing, what if all your marketing and sales tools are done for you? Okay. Remember what I said? How do we put on pants one leg at a time? Everybody's going to put on pants one leg at a time, regardless of what size they are. Same thing in business. So if you understand business strategy, we can have all that ready for you. And no tech overwhelm. Are you tired of that? Like, I got another funnel, I got to do this, and another gadget comes along, and then AI comes along, and this comes along. Well, what if all of those websites and landing pages and funnels and email systems and, okay, what's my script for YouTube and what's this? What if all that's done? It's already done. You don't have to think about that either. See, your learning curve has to be shortened. If you can shorten your learning curve, the information cycle, then you can quickly get into the identity of who you are and how you're positioned, and then you can get into implementation. But most people never get there. And of course, the business strategies. So there's not that many, okay? There's strategic processes that are principles, right? These aren't fads or hacks or tactics. That's what most people teach you. So you need to know the strategies. And so that's what we would teach you, okay? So this is what I'm telling you. If you want to make the switch to get rich, you might want to look at business coaching. How could it work for you? Are you in the right lane for your business? Now, if you're curious about your business, okay, just type hashtag switch. Okay, hashtag switch. If you're wondering, how could I apply a business model to my coaching, or how can I just get out of what I'm doing? I'm a little frustrated and I want to go all in on business coaching. Just type hashtag switch. Okay, down below, you can go to Meet Connie, and I will do an actual analysis on your business, and I will compare where you are and where you want to go, and make sure that you're going to get there fast. Okay, because that's the whole thing that we're talking about, right? I want you to make the switch, but before you make the switch, I want you to think about something. Okay. And I want you to think about, what could I do? What is the problem? Why am I not getting there? So I thought about that a lot. And this is why we're having this today. Every Tuesday, we're here on Iconic TV Live, right? The problem is today's my birthday. And so I don't stop. Okay. It's tonight. We're going to have the birthday bonuses, and I have 10 amazing gifts. What are these gifts designed around? It's designed around my DNA, which is about moving fast. Okay. You can't build a business slow. Now, some of you know that I do high ticket, and some of you have worked with me. Some of you are wondering what it's like to work with me. My highest level clients start working with me at $5,000 a month. Some of them are more. It depends on the interaction. They're working with me one-on-one. The whole goal is to add $1 million a year to their revenue, or proportion. If they're at 5 million, maybe they want to add 2 million. Okay. So that's the goal. That's what I'm focused on, is how can I create $1 million iconic businesses? If you love that idea, let me know. Okay. But today is my birthday. And so this is what I want to offer you for my birthday gift to you. Okay. Here we go. Hold on, listen to this, pay attention, because you saw what business coaching is. You saw, obviously I can help you with that. But today, right now, I'm going to give you a gift. So if you know someone who should be here, get on here. I only have 10 of these, okay? And what these are is speed sessions. So a lot of people don't have time, to do a couple hours a week or an hour or whatever. You've got maybe a couple other coaches that you're working with. There's all kinds of things that could be happening. And so this is where I'm going to do something that I've never, ever done. This is open to anybody who sees this and wants it. And these are speed sessions. And what that means is you can have unlimited calls with me. This is for an entire year, okay? An entire year. You can have unlimited calls with me. These calls are with me. You know how a lot of times you go with somebody and it's not with a person, it's with somebody else. These are with me personally, okay? But they're speed sessions, meaning it's really fast. It's 15 minutes each, okay? It's a little bit like someone said, is this kind of like speed dating? Yeah, except with speed dating, you have to go through so many people to find anything that's even good, right? It's like speed dating. It's short, it's quick, it's punchy, it's to the point, but you get the right answers every time. It's every session is a win, right? In speed dating, you're like, next. Okay. I actually don't have personal experience, but that's what I hear. So if you've been speed dating, tell me, put it down there below, speed dater. So we're going to speed date. Okay. The difference is that it's going to be 15 minutes. It is not 15 minutes turned into 45 or 2 hours. If you've coached with me, I'll keep going till you have everything answered. But these are actually timed 15 minutes. I literally have a timer. It's over at 15 minutes. But here's what happens is there's a specific thing that you need to do in your business. Okay. Obviously, first I'll meet with you for about 45 minutes before we get started, so I know what your business is. Okay. And then I'm going to lay out a plan, a roadmap that we're going to go through. And then you will work with me as needed, as often or as little as you need to, unlimited for an entire year. But each session is 15 minutes. And in that 15 minutes, I'm going to give you the strategy that you need to do to move forward. Okay. I'll give you some homework that you're going to need to do. And then turn it in. Let me know that you did it. Let me see the results. Okay. Because this is not about just hanging out. Okay. This is about results. Does this sound good so far? Okay. And if you have some questions, ask your questions down here in the comments. We will get back with you. But this is what a speed session is. Okay. Unlimited calls with me, 15 minutes each, for an entire year. Okay. And they're not just like, what do you think? The red one or the blue one? This is about strategic moves to move your business forward. I have never done this with anyone in the public. What is it worth? As you guys know, I just showed you, right? My one-on-one clients start at $5,000 a month. So this is where I asked my team. I said, so you guys know it's $5,000 a month to work with me privately. And I only do it a little bit because I really value my time. So if you could work with me and do these speed sessions, instead of $5,000 a month, would you do it for $3,000 a month? How many of you would love that? $3,000 a month, unlimited, 15 minutes at a time. Does that sound good? You save $2,000 a month. I think it sounds amazing. And any takers, anyone? Okay. I still think that's not really a birthday present, because after all, today is about my birthday, right? So what, instead of working with me for $5,000 a month, one-on-one, take your business to that $1 million level. Now, you might be new. Okay. You might, can I just get to 100,000? Okay. You might be right at the, you're at that $600,000 or $700,000 mark. You're like, I can't get over to the $1 million. Well, what if you could, with just a bunch of little, like micro coaching sessions, 15 minutes, speed, fast, right? And then implement. Because remember, that's where people fall off. They're not implementing. So I thought, okay, let me stop. Forget the 5,000. It's my birthday. I'm not going to do this for everybody, because there's over like 2,500 of you that could be watching on any of my places. 2,500 people got an invite. I only have 10 people I can work with. So I thought $1,000 a month is even less than my current clients. And I thought that's an amazing deal. So for my birthday, do you guys like that idea? Who likes the idea? Anybody like it? Instead of, you're working with me for 20% less, 20% of the normal price. So, and then I asked my team, they're like, oh my God, that's amazing. I said, no, it's not. It's not amazing. So I changed it. Okay. What if you could work with me for $500 a month? Now, I've never even started. I don't even have anyone that I've ever worked with for that little amount. Okay. Anywhere. Okay. But it's my birthday. And I want to do something ridiculous. There's some people that always wanted to work with me, but they just couldn't, or they thought they couldn't. So I'm taking away all the limits. Okay. So $500 a month, speed coaching, right? Speed sessions, 15 minutes, unlimited amount of access to me. I give you the strategy, you go implement. I give you the homework, you come back, say, this is what I did. Okay, great. Now this is what we do to move to the next stage. Is this sounding good? Unlimited, a whole year. And I'm not doing 12 months. This isn't a Voxer call, by the way, where you leave me a message and I leave you a message. Oh, please give me a break. This is me live interactive on the call with you. Okay. $500 a month. You guys like it? No. Okay. I didn't think so. I didn't think you'd think that was a very good birthday present. So, okay. So I thought, okay, that's still not amazing enough. This is it. This is what I decided. Instead of $5,000 a month to work with me, unlimited, speed sessions, 15 minutes, implementation, as much as you want. But it is 15 minutes. It's not 16. It's not 51. Okay, it's 15 minutes. You can always call back. If you're stuck on the next strategy, right? The whole goal is to implement and move you forward. So instead of $5,000 a month, which is my one-to-one price, it'd be $200 a month. Who loves it? Type yes if you think that is an amazing deal. If you do, I disagree with you. And this is my final, right? There's no more Ginsu knives left. This is it. Okay. This is my birthday gift to 10 people only. Work with me for a year. It's one-on-one, unlimited speed sessions. It's $97 a month. That's it. I'm not going any lower. There's no more slides. That is it. Okay. And that's it. Who wants it? Okay. Now, anyone who knows me, I have never, ever offered anything with me for $97, let alone $500 or even $1,000. Okay. So, but this is a year. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a love. Okay. Again, this is my birthday present to you. I've got a whole bunch of presents waiting for me, but this is mine to you. If you love this, put that in there. But if you want this, here's the thing. It's all first come, first serve. Now, I will make sure that I'll talk to you and make sure that I can work with you. Okay. So there's pretty much no business I can't work with, but I can work with you. Please, though, have a business. If you're just thinking about a business, I'm not going to do that. Okay. I will tell you there's businesses I really don't want to work with. Okay. I'm just going to put it out here. I'm not going to work with CBD. I'm not going to work with MLM. They're all fine. But it's not a business. I can't scale somebody else's thing. Okay. If you're in Forex or trading, not going to work with you. You need to own your own business. You might have a coaching business and maybe you started it and then it fell apart, but it's still kind of there. You've had a client. Okay. Have you had one client at any point? Perfect. Okay. That's my minimum requirement. If you're just thinking about it now, if you're in the corporate world and you want to switch over, that's fine. If you're in the corporate world and you want to coach people on your area of expertise in the corporate world, but you haven't had a practice, that makes sense. Okay. But if you don't have anything scalable, I'm not going to do it because the whole goal is to scale you to $1 million. Again, Unprecedented, never done it. So if you want to know how to do it, these speed sessions, unlimited, 15 minutes, one whole year. And there are only 10 spots available. It's $97 a month. What's the catch? The catch is you're going to pay in full. Okay. Because I am not chasing money. These are speed sessions. I can run fast, but I'm not chasing a thing. You pay up front. You get the year with me. It's unlimited. You will have the paperwork. We'll log you into our system. You'll have access to our back office academy. Everything will be set. Okay. How do you get in? You either type hashtag birthday bonus. You can be a current client. You can be an ex-client. You can be a future client. Type hashtag birthday bonus. Even if you just have questions, okay, you're not locked in. I'm not taking any money today. This is not sell by chat or anything else, okay? You can also text me at 888-335-0557. I would write down both, okay? Because if for some reason I don't get your text or you miss a number, then do hashtag birthday bonus. My team will reach out to you and set a time and get you the information. You can ask as many questions as you want or go straight to the text. Okay. So it's super simple. I'm not making this complex. 15 minutes, unlimited calls for a year. Text 888-335-0557 or type hashtag birthday bonus. Only 10 people. I am not doing this for the world. Okay. And it's, I'd go broke. So what is the catch? There is one catch. You're going to pay for the whole year. No, I'm not going to finance it out over a period of time. Right. So if you're in a position where you don't have the $1,000 to put on your credit card, you can put it on multiple credit cards, then it's just not for you. Okay. But that's it. That is my birthday present. And if you want to work with me, not in speed sessions, privately, it's $5,000. We do have other programs and that sort of thing. But I think this is an amazing birthday present. What do you guys think? Let me know. My team is scared to death. All you need to do is you can type hashtag speed if you want to do that. It's going to go away. This is my birthday week. Okay. And so I'm going to leave in a week for my birthday vacation. So you have until the day I leave or until it sells out. Okay. So again, it's a great birthday gift for you guys. All you have to do is type hashtag speed or birthday bash. See, don't wait as long as I did. Absolutely, Angie. Angie waited a while. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. If you do say happy birthday, then I will be happy to get you a copy of one of my books. I don't know your name here, but I will look in the messaging and my team will get you a copy of the book. And if you're wondering, I know you guys are skeptical, by the way. Like, okay, there's no way she's going to drop that low. Even my team was like, I wish I would have recorded it. Like, don't do that. So I am going to do it. 10 people are going to have the most amazing year and there is no catch. That's it. You get me, you'll log into the academy. You'll have assignments from me and we will move your business forward. Unlimited. Okay. Just in little micro coaching sessions that go really fast, hence the word for speed. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, type them below. And if you are ready to go, just type that in, hashtag speed, hashtag birthday bash, and we will see you next week. You have a very short window to get in, and then this will go away forever. So thank you for being here on my birthday. Hope you guys enjoyed your birthday presents. Let me know what you think of this today. If you're curious, if you're excited, let me know. Have a great day.